kids, you're just in time. My friend made these tasty coconut bars and sent me the recipe, so I thought I'd try. Let's look at the ingredients. 3 cups of coconut, 1 can condensed milk, or should I try water? Let's stick to the recipe. And milk chocolate. Let's go. Okay, we're going to use 3 cups of desiccated coconut and 1 can of condensed milk. Make sure your hands are clean. And mix them together. Okay, so now's the fun part. Now we get to put them in, make them into shapes. I have some biscuit cutters. I'm going to try the heart. Okay. And you can keep it going until you're done with your mixture. And then you need to place it in the fridge for 15 to 20 minutes. So once that's done, you can melt your chocolate. You're then going to either use a spoon or a fork. Start decorating your shapes. Once you're done, you just have to place it in the fridge for it to set. And then you can enjoy. I'm glad I stuck to my friend's recipe. That reminds me of a story in the Bible. Let's go listen. Today's lesson is how to be an example. Our story is found in John chapter 13 verse 1.
Stories of the Bible. Jesus washes his disciples' feet. Jesus had 12 men who followed him through his ministry. They were called his disciples. Jesus and his disciples gathered for one final meal together. Jesus got up from the table, took off his robe, and began to wash his disciples' feet. Jesus loved his disciples, and he knew the time was coming for him to leave them and return to heaven. When Jesus came to Peter, he said,
Wait!
"Are you going to wash my feet?" Jesus said, "You don't understand what I'm doing now, but someday you will."
No!
Peter said, "You will never wash my feet." But Jesus then told him that unless he washed his feet, he would not belong to him.
Oh, well then, okay!
Then Peter said, "Then wash my hands and head as well, not just my feet." But Jesus told him that was not necessary. He just needed to wash his feet for Peter to become clean. So Jesus finished washing their feet and said that the disciples should do to others as he had done for them. He told them to follow the example that he had set for them, to serve each other and not think of themselves as greater than any other. Then God would bless them for doing as Jesus had taught them to do.
Washing feet? Yuck! That looks like a dirty, disgusting job, only meant for a servant. But did you see Jesus in the video? The Savior of the world, the Son of God, washing the disciples' feet? You may be wondering, but why? Have you ever heard your mom or dad say, you need to be an example to your younger brother or sister? What does that mean? Being an example means to behave in a way that someone can copy, especially by doing good. The story Jesus was teaching the disciples was in order to follow him, they had to be humble and willing to serve. What example are you, boys and girls, when you're at home, with your friends, or even at church? What are some of the ways we can be examples even while at home? By telling the truth, by listening to our parents, by being kind to others, by praying and reading our Bible, and being helpful around the house. When we give our hearts to Jesus, we become his followers, and just like the disciples, we have to follow the example of Jesus. He was loving and caring and had a humble spirit and always willing to help others. You boys and girls are never too young to be an example. Live every day to please Jesus and show love to others. Remember earlier, kids, when we were making coconut bars and I wanted to try using water instead of following the recipe? That wouldn't have been tasty at all. Everyone says that I'm good at baking, but you want to know my secret? I follow a recipe. Following a recipe means that someone had to try it first. They showed us an example. We have many people in our lives that are great examples in God's Word and around us daily, like our parents, pastors, Sunday school teachers, and many others. When we stick to following the recipe and the right people, we end up with a great result. So, boys and girls, let's stick to following the recipe and be an example. We have a song to teach you today about what we've learned. Can you join us as we sing? Jesus by the things you say and do. We love and miss you and hope that you are keeping safe. Next up, we have Adriel with our memory verse.
Hi guys, welcome to Ebenezer Children's Ministry. I'm Adriel from Navy Sunday School. Our memory verse for today is 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 12. Don't let anyone think less of you because you are young. Be an example in what you say, in the way you live, in your love, faith, and purity. Till next time, Be safe. Take care. Bye.